Hello friends, welcome back. Today we're going to be putting together a 4th of July centerpiece, and I'm using a Goodwill base. It's just a metal candle holder and a glass vase that I found at Walmart for $2. I'm repurposing some Dollar Tree foam and cutting it into size. I've hot glued my vase to this metal base, and you could literally use anything you wanted as a base. You could use a plate even. So I'm just gonna hot glue this foam onto my base where I think that it would work best, where I think I need some foam. So as always, I suggest you guys do what feels best to you, what looks right to you. I'm just giving you ideas to go off of, like a jumping off point. So this is also repurposed, this greenery. This is from a faux house plant that I got at a garage sale. So I love buying faux house plants at garage sales for this exact purpose. So I've just cut off pieces and I'm going to kind of lay a base of greenery where I think it needs to be. Once I've got that done, I'm going to go ahead and use some florals. I have a variety. These are some pom-pom mums that I've gotten from the Dollar Tree, and they are from the Patriotic section. They are bright white. I love that. So how I'm going to start doing this, and again, this is just ideas for you guys to go off of. How I do it is I'm going to use 3 on each side. So I've kind of created a flower triangle. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, but I'm going to reverse it. So my triangle is going to be facing the opposite direction, if that makes sense. You can kind of see what I'm talking about here. So one side is facing this way and the other side is facing the other way. So I'm going to do the same thing with some blue pom-pom mums that I've gotten from the Dollar Tree. And I've kind of spread out my triangle just a little bit more. So each time I've added a color, I kind of make that triangle just a little bit bigger to spread out the color. So again, I'm going to reverse it on the other side. And you don't have to do that. That's just how I do it. I just feel like it makes it not look as matchy on the other side. I like just a little bit of a contrast. Sometimes I like things matching exactly and to be perfectly identical, but for some things I don't. So this just happened to be one of those days that I wanted it to be reversed on the other side. So I'm going to use some red as well. I love how many floral options the Dollar Tree has for this type of thing. And I almost used, they've got some mums that look like stars and stripes, and I almost used some of those, and those would look amazing in here. But this I'm making for my church, so I wanted it to be a little bit scaled down and not as vibrantly flag looking. But you know, obviously that's just a personal taste. So I would say if I was doing this for my house, I probably would have gone more flag looking. So I'm going to go ahead and add my red. As you can see, I'm still making that triangle, but it's just a little bit bigger. So I'm getting a good mix of the red, white, and blue spread out equally. And once I've got all of my red, white, and blue mums in there, I'm going to go ahead and actually stick a candle in there so you can see what it looks like a little bit better. I'm going to be using a little bit bigger candle at the church, but these little berries are very light pale blue. I had saved those from Easter. Those were in the spring decor at the Dollar Tree. So I had just saved those and pulled those out. I thought that those would look kind of nice in there just for a little bit of contrast. And so I'm going to go ahead and add those. Again, I'm using 3 on each side and sticking with my triangle theme. Once I get those in there, I'm going to add some of these creamy white roses These came in a bouquet that were all together. I've cut the individual stems off, and I got those at Walmart. I believe that they were 3 something per bouquet. So you actually get quite a few roses that are really full looking, and they've got a little bit of filler flower in there too. And if you need, they have a lot of stems on them and leaves, so you could actually cut extras off with a little bit of stem and use those to fill in spaces that needs a little bit more greenery. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and add those. Now, I'm not adding them in with the triangle in mind. I'm just adding them in, making sure that the little bit of filler flower is facing one direction, kind of pointed down. Looks a little bit more uniform. And I'm going to add some more of some white mums. I just felt like I wanted a little bit more white in this. Again, you guys do what colors you think would look best. But yeah, just an idea here. So filling in with some white, and I've added a little bit of Dollar Tree ribbon on a bamboo skewer, and I've just cut it to size and just wired it onto that. That works so good for adding something that doesn't have a stem. And I get my skewers from the Dollar Tree. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and add a few more of the white roses, and that's it. You could add flags if you like, or whatever you think looks best. I love how it turns out, and I hope you guys do too. So you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.